Greetings and welcome to Small Business Power, the show that's all about helping you to understand how powerful small businesses are to change our communities and perhaps even the world. I am Cheyenne Kramer.
And I'm her better half, Don Kramer. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. It's such a beautiful day where we're at.
Liquid sunshine, they call it.
That's true.
But we're here, and it's still better than being where it's snowing and ice and all that crazy stuff,
true.
isn't it?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, today we wanted to talk to you just a little bit about an idea that might sound a little strange initially. We call it the power of building new systems. Now, if you've been in business for any amount of time, and if you've ever worked with anybody who was a coach, a mentor, a teacher, most people will tell you to not reinvent the wheel. Isn't that true?
That's what they tell you all the time. I wonder why.
Well, there's a lot of wisdom in taking a system that somebody else has created and has proven that it works and being able to do something with it. But what happens if you've been using that system, you've been making some money, and all of a sudden something has changed and you don't know what exactly it is? You're doing the system the exact same way, but it just seems like for some reason it's broken. You're not making the money you were, or it's getting a lot harder to find the customers or whatever. I'm going to guess that in the last 2 years, there's been a few people who've had that kind of scenario happen. Can you imagine that's true?
No, it's definitely true. And how many small businesses have gone out of business?
Well, and it's true. It's true. When we go through things like we have in the last couple of years, major shifts happen. Major shifts happen in our brains, in our hearts. There's just so many things in the external environment that get changed, and we can't always do something to control those outside circumstances. So very possibly a system that maybe you've been using for years, making good money, and just being able to repeat that system, repeat that system, repeat that system, may now just appear to be broken. And when that happens, I know some small business owners who are in this space. They can get really depressed. They can get really frustrated. They can get what I call flat forehead syndrome because they keep running into a brick wall and they keep going, dang, that hurts.
Ouch.
So, what do you do when you encounter this kind of phenomenon? Well, there's a guy named Buckminster Fuller. He's no longer dancing on the earth, but he was quite a philosopher in his time, quite a genius in a number of ways. And one of the things that he said was, you can't fight change. Instead, you have to create new systems that make the old ones obsolete. Now, if the change has already happened around you, your old system may already be obsolete.
That's true.
And, Don and I have some experience with other systems that we could definitely tell you are obsolete. Wouldn't you agree, hon?
I have to, yes.
Oh my God. So, in those situations, what can we do to start thinking about developing a new system? And this may be in your business. It may be in your community. It may be in the world at large. I think right now, personal opinion, I think the world is ripe for some new systems and new solutions.
Definitely.
Oh my goodness. We've seen too many things that are broken all around us. Any come to your mind, hon?
Oh, several of them.
Well, we've seen some things in the education system that seem kind of broken. We've seen some things in the health system that I would say might be somewhat broken. Yeah, and even how we handle trying to help people that maybe have gotten stuck in what I call the poverty trap. There's some real brokenness in some of those systems. There really is.
Yeah, poverty trap is one of the worst ones.
Oh, goodness.
It's one of the biggest ones and one of the worst ones.
It just holds people down and keeps them stuck. And we're all about changing those things. But, sometimes we got to start right where we are, starting our own business, and just recognize one of the things that's really changed in the last 2 years is more people have had time to think. They've had more time to get more in tune with what's going on in their hearts. And if you're not figuring out a way to connect your head and your heart in your business, you may get left behind. There are more young people who are looking for ways that people can be able to make a difference when they're going to work. There's more young people who are just saying, okay, so you're telling me about the job, but how am I going to make a difference out here if I'm doing this job? So even your hiring systems might not be working the way they used to anymore. We've taken on that animal, haven't we?
Oh, yes. It's crazy.
Well, because we actually have a website out there called Hiring Reimagined. And, it's definitely talking about how we need to look at hiring people differently. We need to look at how to be able to develop people to become leaders instead of just micromanaging them, as one of my associates was talking about earlier today. We have to start rethinking a lot of the systems that used to produce for us in great ways. And, if you've got a system and it's still working for you, hallelujah, keep using it. But if it's not, what can you do to change your systems? Change the systems in your business, change the systems in the community. I personally believe that small business owners are some of the best problem solvers on the planet. You gonna make it there, honey?
Yeah.
Good.
Got dry throat.
I know. It's wet out there, though.
Let me run out there.
That's right.
Raindrops. No.
That's right. But anyway, back to the idea. You have the ability to create new systems. And one of the things that is an absolute imperative thing for you to learn is that when a system is not working for you, try brainstorming to take some baby steps in some new directions. It doesn't have to be more than a couple. 2 baby steps in a new direction will oftentimes give you some new ideas about what might work and what might not. And if something starts working for you, then you keep taking baby steps in that direction. See where it leads. See how you can get the doors to open for you. But if you take a couple of baby steps and you get another case of flat forehead syndrome, don't do that. Stop going in that direction and start thinking about where you can go and how you can go in new directions. And if you need some help with that, right here on the screen is one of our websites. It's under my name, CheyenneKramer.com. But right there on the front page of that website, if you go to it, you can input your information and you can get access to a free worksheet that is called Discovering My Song. Because if perhaps there's something in your subconscious mind or even in your heart that's asking to be integrated into your business, you might find clues on that worksheet. It's a free worksheet, no challenge to it whatsoever. You just put your name and your email address in there, you get the direct download. And if you'll answer the questions on that sheet, you might get some real clues as to how you can start to redirect and start to create a new system that will work for you again.
You mean you might find out, wow, it's not that hard? It's kind of easy?
It can be.
Yes.
It can be easy. It doesn't have to be difficult to, get redirected and add something to your business that allows you to create the new system because the old one's already obsolete. You have any additional thoughts on this, hon?
No, not at the time, but I think you touched on some pretty good things.
Well, it's time for us to shift, and it's time for businesses to shift, and we're here to help. So feel free to reach out to us through LinkedIn, Facebook, or right through this website. Once you put that information into the website, it'll kick me an email so I know that you're exploring, you're looking for new ideas, you're looking for help, because guess what? Business can be fun. It should be fun. Yes, it's got some hard work involved, but it can and should be fun. And if you're experiencing the depression, the frustration, the anxiety that comes with having that forehead flat as a wall,
Brick wall,
brick wall, then reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you.
please.
And we'll see if we can get you on the path to creating a new system for yourself that makes the old one obsolete. And who knows, you might even become inspired to get involved in helping us to fix some of these other crazy systems out here. Until next week, I'm Cheyenne,
I'm Don.
and we'll see you again on Small
Thanks for
Business
stopping
Power.
by. Have a great week.
Bye now.